joining me this week. For those of you that are new here, my name is Bridget and I'm so glad to have you. And for those of you that saw last week's video, we toured the beautiful home of Doris and Mike Luttrell, and they live in Summersville, Alabama. And it was absolutely gorgeous. Doris is so creative and she just has a way of bringing things home and turning them into something that you couldn't even see that that's what she was going to do with it, but she's so good at that. Well, this week we're going to be going into her yard and her gardens, and you'll see a little bit of how she uses that same technique out in her yard and gardens. So I'll be walking through some of the video. We'll set to music, and I'll let you see everything she has outside. But then I also wanted to spend a little time with Doris, just talking to her. Doris is so much fun. She's a hoot, and she's hilarious, and we have a really good time together. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time with her, just walking through her garden and let her tell you about some of the things she's planted and some of the things she's made. It's a fun video. I think you'll really enjoy it. For those of you who did not see last week's video and would like to see Doris's home, I'll put a link in my description box below so that you can go check that out. But I hope everyone's having a great week, and as always, I thank you, and I hope you enjoy this video. We're out here in Doris's garden, and she's fixing to take me on a little tour and show me some of the things she's made and done. So I'm just going to follow you, Doris.
Okay. We started the garden just right after we got the house built.
Okay,
It consisted of stumps and briars.
That sounds like my kind of garden.
Yes.
Stumps and briars.
We brought all the rock in and stacked them and whatever. And I started at the back of the garden, and I just kind of followed the pathways and did it by the lay of the land and around the trees and everything. I didn't have a plan. It just happened as I went.
Well, those makes the prettiest ones, though, when you don't really have a plan. You don't.
And a lot of people have given me plants and one thing and another. But, I mean, you know, if I've got this much dirt, I'm going to have something planted.
You're going to find something to plant in.
That's right, just like your mama.
Look at that, how cute, the little hearts.
Norma Schumann made that.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I bought that from her years ago.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes. And then this old log here we cut off of something Mike was deer hunting or something, and he saw it, and so we went back down there and cut it and brought it, and I just stuck it here.
So you knew you was going to have a use for it.
And that's the resurrection fern. And if you keep it watered, it'll just stay green. But when you don't, it turns brown and it looks like it's dead.
Oh,
but yeah,
but as long as
it'll
you
come
keep
back
it damp,
out.
it'll
And then the old piece of bob wire and the wash pot, the black wash pot, belonged to my mom.
Aww.
And then when my mom passed away, Kathy gave me the cross.
I was just fixing to say that's a beautiful cross in there.
Yeah, so that kind of has a special.
She was precious. Oh, I know you miss her.
Yeah.
Kathy was a dear friend of ours that passed away. How long's it been now?
Just November was a year.
November was a year.
I mean, she passed in November. Yeah.
Oh, she was a sweetheart
so,
too. Kathy
anyway.
was a sweetheart.
And then the bird bath here belonged to my sister, and she has passed away, and so that
you got a lot of sentimental
yes.
things that mean.
And that to me, that's what makes the garden.
Absolutely,
yes.
absolutely,
yes.
yeah.
And
look at this. Wow.
We just
neat. That neat.
This is a auger.
An auger.
Would that be that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auger.
And my neighbor up here on the mountain, she gave me that.
Wow.
And
so
who
would have ever thought to do with it what you did?
Yeah. And anyway,
See?
I just thought it kind of
I love it.
was a special little spot.
You did all your, I guess you did all your brickwork.
We found the brick at I don't remember where, and I knew I wanted to do this, and when I finished this, then I did the pathways.
Yeah. I like the way you have the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mike, he built a house over there.
Got a little birdhouse behind you there.
He built.
Mike built that.
Oh yeah, he does.
He's good woodworking.
He does all the houses and.
Yeah.
He does a lot of the woodwork. Yeah.
I love all your little angel looking.
My next door neighbor did the angel for me.
That's so cute. That little angel right there.
They brought it over here one day. Yeah.
Isn't that sweet?
And I told him, I said, I know exactly where that's going to go.
So cute with your little clay pots right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
And this is just, you know, it used to be more fixed. But
you know what, though? I don't like fixed.
Well,
I like it.
I'm not either. But
I just kind of like it more. I don't know what you call it, but
after about
natural looking.
Yes.
Mama's kind of like that way too. She just likes
Yeah.
it more natural.
Well,
Yeah.
after about 2 or 3 years, I mean, you know, the seeds would go from this bed to that side and all that.
They grow where they want to grow.
And so I just let them stay.
Right, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
They grow where they want to grow.
And like it looks like the Queen Anne's lace.
Oh,
But I bought I have
love
tried
Queen Anne's lace.
Well, I do too, and I've tried to transplant it, but
Mama
you
has
can't.
too. You cannot transplant it.
I'll get her some seeds. I bought these seeds at Shaker Village in Harrodsburg, and it's faux Queen Anne's lace.
Oh, really?
And
so
it
it's
comes
not
up,
the.
it's
My favorite. When Kayla my daughter got married, that's all she really wanted in her flowers was Queen Anne's lace. I love it.
And this just comes up. I don't do anything with it. It just comes up.
Oh, look how pretty with your
But
Queen Anne's lace in that watering can.
and then this is the bittersweet.
Oh my gosh,
And
my favorite. Oh,
And so far, I have not found the other one that you need.
that's okay.
But
Don't you worry.
I will.
No, don't worry about it. So you have to have a male and a female, and to get the berries. Oh, does this thing get covered in berries?
This will not because it's not in enough sun.
Oh,
Do you see that over there?
Yeah. Oh,
on
I
that
bet
arbor?
it does.
Yeah. And you was talking about redoing stuff.
What
was
is?
over
Look,
at my.
see. Okay, here we go. Prime example. All right, my friends.
We-
This is what I'm talking about.
We were
Out
over,
of the box. Doris.
my son-in-law. They had an old house or something to burn, and he said, "Hey, Doris, y'all come and look and see if you see anything." Well, I picked this up, and he's like, just shaking his head.
Only you. But see, look, you see beauty in that.
Oh, I
Because look at that.
And Mike said, "What is it going to be?" And I said, "It's going to be a flag."
It's going to be. And you just painted the flag.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it didn't have the flag. You brought the
I
metal
paint-
thing home and painted the flag on it.
Yeah.
Nasty piece of tin.
Told
Yeah.
you. That's what she does.
But isn't that? I mean, you know.
Oh, but see, I wouldn't see. Nobody else sees that. You see that. You knew that was meant to be a flag.
My grandmother was like that.
My goodness, it's a dustpan.
Yeah, just
and
like.
she's planted little flowers down in here.
Yeah.
See, you're creative like no other. I'm telling you.
Well, did you see my flag? I did. How the
Oh
rock
my
and the,
word! Look at that. It's bricks and rocks. I love that.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
I started trying to figure out how to do it, and I told
Did
Mike.
you just think of that, or did you?
No,
see?
I saw something a long
Okay.
time ago.
Oh
Long
my
time
gosh,
ago.
I love that.
And so I was trying to figure out where to do it at.
Yeah.
And then I came up with that, and so
That's
Mike
perfect.
got me some rebar, and I would do a few rows.
Oh, your bricks, because they had. Did the bricks have holes?
No.
How'd you get your rebar in your?
How did I do
What
that?
did you?
I tied.
Oh, there you go. I see what you're saying. They're just kind of leaning back against this.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it wouldn't stop.
Okay.
And so I tied them off to the rebar, and I mean it's.
It's sturdy. It's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, here's another example of Doris. Rakes, a grapevine wreath, and look at that.
That's been there
Who
forever.
would I haven't noticed that till today. I love it. Yep.